In the ring, you know they bout to bring the pain. Reunion wrestling, bout to let them do their thing. If you up against the ropes, then you bound to get smacked. It's been a long time, now we gotta bring it back with the Mac attack. Yeah, now listen up, it's reunion wrestling. If you're scared, go home. 20 years in the game, you know we better than that. It's been so long, now we gotta bring it back with the Mac attack.
Hello, everybody! Yeah! Who's ready for a great night of wrestling? Let me hear ya! I got confetti in my drink by accident. How'd you get a drink already? Thanks, Dave. We got a great night of hot wrestling action coming for you. We got hardcore matches. We got all kinds of crazy stuff. Never mind talking. Let's get started, baby. Let's do it. Your opening contest is the Reunion Rumble!
Delusions of Grandeur, welcome train number 1, welcome fans!
Thank you, Monster Mac. It is a pleasure to be here.
We are here live at the VFW, and here he comes!
The jam-packed Fall River VFW Mac, and out to the ring comes the CrossFit Grandpa.
Man, 68 years old, and he's in the best shape of his life, train number 1.
Mac, you may remember Don Peretti from his former gimmicks in life.
Yeah,
the Pariah. He was a butler. He had all... at the last reunion wrestling show, Mac, we made him put his gimmick on the line, and then we helped him come up with this thing.
Yeah, now he's real old, and he has a bunch of grandkids in there. He's in the best shape of his life, train number 1. He has 12 grandkids, can you believe that?
If I'm being honest, I think he was old the whole time.
Yeah,
he didn't become old.
Man has 2 sons, I hear. 2 sons.
And 5 grandkids.
12 grandkids.
No, he's doing the 5 grandkids.
Oh, there he goes. I was missing form.
It's happening right here.
Oh, it seems like he pulled a muscle there.
And Mac, number 2, drawing number 2 for the VFW Battle Royal, my friend, is the Pimp Daddy Apple Cinnamon. It looks like he's got a little bit of something to say.
That's right. Let me turn this on. Hello, can you hear me? All the unwashed shuds of Fall River, can you hear me?
I can't hear him.
Shut up, I don't want to hear you and you're gross. I told my
Very
friends
rude.
after my check clears, I'm real soon-to-be theatrical, soon-to-be musical, all-around movie star with grace the presence of all you foul people today. And I said I'd show up. At least maybe a few good-looking girlfriends, but unfortunately, even the boyfriends could use some work. You know what? That's okay. I decided your boy, who is back again, your boy, Pimp Daddy Apple Cinnamon, is going to win tonight Rumble.
He says he's going to win the Rumble, Mac.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe him, if I'm being honest.
That was a long time for him to say he was going to win. Disrespecting the fans.
A lot of jib jabs. He did some squats. CrossFit
Look
Grandpa.
at
Up and over. There goes PDAC's dreams of winning
I
the
haven't
VFW
seen the
Championship.
man in a long time, train 1, and I hope I don't see him in a long time again. Disrespecting our fans over here. Fans from Reunion Wrestling come all over from New England. Look at that. Being escorted out of here.
Mac, I gotta say, I was happy to see him. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Steve, right?
Yeah, Steve.
Pimp Daddy Appleseed. Sounds a little tasty. If you ask me, Trini.
Coming out next, Mac, our next entrant to the Reunion Rumble for the VFW Championship #1 Contendership.
That's right, Trini. It is up for grabs, and this is the chance. This is the chance to win the belt. We got the franchise, the self-proclaimed franchise training number 1 forever.
It's the Fall River franchise, wearing several different shades of pink. If you like the color pink, Mac, this is the guy for you. He has 7 different shades of pink on right now.
Brian Sy being inspired by multiple superstars from their franchises, combining them all together to become the franchise of forever training number 1. There he is. He's ready for action.
Don Peretti, the CrossFit Grandpa, in there patiently waiting.
Yeah. CrossFit Grandpa, like I said, as you can see his childhood weasel tattooed on his arm.
Childhood weasel?
Yeah, he had that as a child. He told me all about it. Recently passed away.
The weasel passed away?
Yeah, he got a tattoo as a remembrance to him. Look at that!
Oh, out no, Sire!
Sire's almost out of here.
Oh, he fights back, Mac.
Well, Sire has a lot to prove in here. He wants that shot at the VFW Championship. He wants to show that everyone he is the franchise of forever training.
Mac, his record in reunion wrestling, not great. So hopefully he can pick up the victory here and move on to a number 1 contendership status.
Well, he almost gets the dump. Oh, it's not going to be that easy to get rid of the CrossFit Grandpa.
A little premature on both parts there, Mac.
Got them strong muscles holding him inside of the ring.
That's that CrossFit arm right there.
You see the CrossFit that he has on the legs, wrapping around the ropes, training number 1. Impossible to eliminate the man like that.
Out is coming our next entrant, Mac. I have no idea who it's going to be.
Oh, it's Logan X.
The Lion Without a Heart, Logan X. And he sent us a crazy-ass promo.
He did?
For this before the show.
Are we going to that now?
No, we're not going to that, Mac. I'm just referencing it, and hopefully people want to see it in the future.
Yes, for sure. And look, both men playing Wop-da-Bop. Bouncing Saya back and forth, training number 1. Is that the name of it? Wop-da-Bop?
I've never heard that phrase before. So, but Wop-da-Bop, I'm down. It sounds kind of racist, if I'm being honest.
Saya's in trouble. We have nothing to do with that game. But look at that.
Did you see the legs and a big old stomp to the belly welly.
Stomping the gut of Saya. Saya seems down and out, training number 1.
Logan X and the CrossFit Grandpa, I don't know if they're teaming up or they're just taking turns beating down Sire.
I love that Logan X still has his Canadian tuxedos on right now.
I love the denim. It's actually a great look.
It looks
for him.
good on him.
He kind of has like a Wolverine-esque look to it.
Yes.
And the Wolverine denim vest is probably it's top 10 for me.
Now, last time we seen Logan X, he had a very big lion heart.
Speaking of a big lion heart, Mac, we're talking about Dante Dio. He's got nothing to do with lion heart. We wrestled him a gang of time in Showcase.
We sure did, buddy. Look at that. All the men
Big clothesline.
They all want a piece of him.
And Dante is in there cleaning house.
Oh, spin kick to the ass, training number 1.
He did a whole around of world there, right to a wrist lock, Mac. That's technical wrestling.
Yes, for sure. Look at this. Working the ab section. Now he's ready to eliminate the man. Logan X playing it smart, sticking low to the ground.
Mac, you can call it work in the midsection. I'm going to call it what it was, kicking him in the ribs like a mother.
Indeed, you see Logan X trying to stay close to the ground, but it only earned him a neck breaker, training number 1. I'm calling Dante for the win.
Did you make?
I'm calling it early,
training.
I'm calling it early. Dante for the
Dio,
win.
double D for the win, Mac says. I don't know, Mac. I don't have a vote in yet. I don't even know who's in this.
I think if it's not Dante, it's definitely going to be the CrossFit Grandpa.
Grandpa.
You see how he plays it smart. He wraps his legs around the rope. There's no way you can eliminate him that way.
A veteran, Mac, and by veteran I mean he's an old man, so he knows what he's doing.
Ribs, my delicious boy. I'm calling him for the win.
Delicious boy,
Yes.
Mac. I mean, I'm not going to say that Flip Ribs isn't a handsome mother lover out here, but
He's quite the young, and he's a newcomer here at Reunion Wrestling, and he's making me hungry. Flipping some ribs. I thought he was going to bring a plate of ribs, to be honest with you, training boy.
Mac, if you flip your ribs more than once, you don't know what you're doing.
My delicious boy, I'm calling for the win, but wait a minute, there's action on the outside here, and the referee needs to get things in control. This is a damn Royal Rumble, training number 1.
For some reason, Mac, for whatever reason.
Yes.
Franchise Brian Sire and Logan X are on the outside of the ring during a battle royal. You can't win. Oh.
Well, there seems to be some crowd work. Oh!
Cassius chopping the shit out of Brian Sire.
Seemed like he had some experience with that chop. Brian Sire went down like a sack of potatoes.
Back in the ring they
finally,
go, man.
you know, this is a Royal Rumble trainee.
Lines him up. Big punch to the head. All that ramen noodles flopping all over the place.
See, Logan X has a good chance to win this, but we got Tony the Tuna making his debut here at Reunion Wrestling. I haven't seen this man in many years. He's a mystery trainer, number one.
A mystery because he's a weirdo. All right, he was on a boat with us one time. We were fishing. We were trying to recruit him to the training school. I had to kick him off the boat. I threw him right off.
That's true, training him on, and then he disappeared for a while, and then I casted a sweet lure, and we caught him again, training him on. He showed up and he hung out with us for the rest of the night. He was a good catch, training him one for sure. Look at him. Is he poking people in the eyes? What is he doing in there?
He's grabbing noses. He's doing old man grandpa.
Oh, all the silly shit.
This is what the CrossFit grandpa should be. Take your nose, pull my finger, all that fun stuff.
Oh, what happened to Zack?
Down goes your handsome new friend.
Flip ribs finally goes down. Saya lining up. Oh, Saya has nothing left in him.
Perfect place at the right time. That Brian side. CrossFit grandpa ate that clothesline.
Ring positioning, guys. Ring positioning. There it is. That was a yap and a dap, if you ask me.
Logan X had his nose clean ripped right off there, Mac.
A little jive and a jib, and things are back in action as he punches the old man in his face multiple times.
The Fall River fans looking on Mac with excitement. We are jam-packed here at the VFW in Fall River.
As you notice, the CrossFit grandpa not wearing shoes, training. Oh my, what is that? What just broke loose from that gift?
The giant present at ringside, Mac, was filled with a wrestler.
Oh my God, it's the Killer Clown. We've seen him before. I'm terrified, training number one. I thought that gift was for me. I'm glad I didn't open it. Whoa.
Tony the Tuna taking a ride. He's out of here,
Hey,
Mac.
not the only one terrified, training one. Tuna was scared as well.
CrossFit grandpa now looking him right in his eyes, and we slowly sidestep the clown out of the ring, Mac. Thank goodness Peter Craven's there.
He seems to be putting him back in the
He sent him back into the gift. Where that goes, I have no idea.
So much action here in this Rumble. Oh,
Ooh,
kick to the side.
Karate kick to the leg. A little leg kick action.
Dante Dio, my pick for the win, is about to eliminate the man. Well, Saya's finally back up after that 15-minute rest he just had.
Mac, he wrestles for 30 seconds and rests for 15 minutes.
That was the delicious rib drop you just seen.
Oh, the rib DT.
It was very tasty, Train One, but never mind that shit. Because the anti-hero Chaz Marinelli. How do you say that?
It's Marinelli, Mac.
He's the real deal, training number one. Chaz Marinelli. Is that it?
You nailed it that time.
Absolutely, training number one. I did. He seems to be not giving a damn. He wants to come out.
He's taking his time, Mac. Oh, why rush in the ring? Look at all these people. They're all just beating the crap. Why is the CrossFit grip on the bottom rope? I can see his big toe was wrapped around the bottom rope.
He clearly needed coming sky high off that bottom rope with that double axe handle. Look at Marinelli. Straight to the eyes, doesn't give a damn. Very disrespectful, training number one.
Standing off with flip ribs, Mac. What could this mean?
Oh, I don't like Marinelli's attitude, but goddamn is he handsome. Flip!
No,
Hang
Mac.
in there, buddy.
Flip hung on, Mac, and Chaz not seeing it.
Flips.
Oh, a little baby sidekick from Dante.
Flip's about to get saucy here, training number one. Whoa, look at that.
Jumps over the kick. Oh, but eats the forearm to the face. Flip ribs, Mac. I'm sorry to tell you, he's been eliminated.
We got delusional grandeur
Coming up next, we have the insane Dick Lane taking on the Pimp Daddy Apple Cinnamon.
Absolutely more action for you, trainer, but we're not done.
In a loser pays child support match, Mac. That's crazy.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
You see, look at that. Sizing the man up, hitting him right in the chest.
Lines him up, a big club to the chest, Mac. Chaz Marinelli has taken over the ring since he's come out. It looks like he,
It is almost done for Brian Sire. The man has been gassed this whole entire time.
Sire holding on for dear life. And now Dante Dio giving a little receipt action back in the corner.
Yes, yes. He seems to be running his hand, though. That's how hot that chop was. Oh, Logan X taking a beating. Man.
Dante.
That's the opportunity he needs.
A big duck.
Oh.
Never mind what's happening over there, Mac. Who's coming out next?
I can't recognize that music. Do I recognize it? Who could it me, training, but it could be absolutely anyone in this Royal Rumble.
This is quite possibly the most random Rumble of them all, Mac. I have literally no idea who's coming out next.
Where'd you find these dudes?
Mostly Facebook.
Oh my goodness. I've heard about this dude. We've seen him. He's absolutely crazy. He's insane.
Mac, we've not only seen him, we booked him on the Reunion Wrestling TV tapings.
Absolutely crazy.
Psycho Nick's, Mac.
Psycho Nick's indeed.
Not Nick either. I thought it was Psycho Nick for a long time.
Nix.
With an X, yeah.
He's about to nix you. That's a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing, but I'm with it.
Logan Elkins with the reversal.
Logan walk.
It's a chance.
Almost got the... Oh!
Oh, 1 foot.
Marinelli, only 1 foot has hit the ground. He's still referee Nader Crash saying only 1 foot.
Now you see Psycho X going straight for the old man. That's how crazy he is, training number 1. Just choking the old man. Ryan Saya finally getting some shots to him.
Dante Dio apparently taking a nap.
Yeah, that's the thing to do.
That's smart, though. He's conserving his energy. He's getting ready for the victory.
It seems like 75% of these guys in the ring have been taking a little nap here and there while the action's going on. Very smart move. That's how you win, but never mind, because we're shooting guys at you, training number 1.
Who's coming out next, Mac? I have
No
absolutely
idea.
no idea. In the corner of the screen, though, it looks like Logan X is going to eliminate Dante Dio.
Here it is, it's Mr. X Jr. Mr. X, a legend in the wrestling business, inspired me to put the mask on for a long time. We all pay respects to him, but especially this man, Mr. X Jr. was handed down the mask of training one.
Handed down, Mac, and right now he's handing out some punches, and that
not quite
did
yet.
not last very long.
Not quite yet, because he seems to be in a little bit of trouble here, as Mr. X Jr. might get eliminated. Oh, he still has some fire in him.
Mr. X Jr. coming with the furious kicks.
Seems like 3 rib kicks that Psycho Nick seemed to have done at training number 1.
Mac, if I kicked you in the ribs right now, you'd have a hard time, too.
Speaking of ribs, where is flip ribs?
He got eliminated, Mac. He already got eliminated.
I was wondering where it was. He was my pick for the win.
You moved on to Dante Dio, remember?
It's true. He's my backup.
Hitting the ropes in the Rumble.
Oh.
Bam, big clothesline.
Big clothesline, well placed.
Come on, baby, says Mr. X
He is
Jr.
fired up, and so is the fans, training number 1.
With a superstar making performance so far in this ring. Mr. X Jr. on fire, and here he comes. My pick, Mac.
Yeah,
This is my pick for
is
the
it?
Rumble. The Cyber Samurai. He wanted to change his name before the show, but we said,
Because you should see this guy play Fruit Ninja VR, training number 1.
It's impressive as shit.
Fantastic.
It's impressive as shit.
He is a champion, my friend. You see, he has fan support. He's making his way here at Reunion Wrestling. I can't believe it. The Cyber Samurai.
He's got fan support, Mac. He's got a cool ass song, and he just clotheslined the shit out of Chaz Marinelli.
Oh, and he seems to be playing it smart.
Lining him up for an elimination.
Chaz almost out a
He
second
walked
time.
away for
Hey,
verifying.
dude. Oh.
He's on fire, though,
You
Mac.
always have to verify your elimination, training number 1. You have to do it.
Peter Crave looking on, staring at people's feet, it appears.
You see, Mr. X Jr. is still kicking the ribs, I see.
Smart move on his
Very
part.
smooth. Now you see, the CrossFit Grandpa, no
Take a
shoes.
breath, Mac. It's okay. I know you're excited.
No shoes here. You know why? His feet are so callous, training number 1. They don't need shoes.
I thought he was using his toes to grip the ropes before.
You're going to grip the mat.
It gives you leverage. It gives you opportunity.
Absolutely. And if you want to kick the mat with your callous toes, you can.
Speaking of a callous toad, Mac, there goes Logan X eliminated from the Rumble. He's out,
Yes,
Mac.
indeed. He was my pick for the win, training number 1. Logan X, the man. Last time I seen Logan X, he had a light. He lost it.
He lost it, Mac, and so did Psycho Nix. He just lost the Rumble. As
of
well, no, Cyber
Whoa.
Samurai.
The Cyber Samurai just fell on his own cybernetic sword, training number 1.
And there goes Mr. X
Oh,
Jr.
who's
He
making
just,
all these eliminations? It's the CrossFit Grandpa.
Mr. X Jr. just hopped down real casually and got eliminated there.
He did? Maybe he slipped. I don't know. But
Don't
coming up
forget,
next,
Mac, not coming up next.
the reunion
in the
wrestling
main event.
baby, yes. It's the main event. It's Ray Rancin versus Richie. Superstar, former WWE superstar. Can we say that? Can I legally say that?
I don't think he worked for WWE.
WWF, my friend.
Yeah, the Pandas.
Yes.
Up goes the CrossFit Grandpa, slipping down, it appears.
He had that old man grip on it. You see that grip?
That was that strong grandpa grip he hit you with.
Arthritis grip. Taking a big suplex, well reversed by Chaz McAnally.
Well reversed.
Well reversed, yes. The franchise still in this one. Pops back up.
A second time doing that same thing, man.
He is in the face of Chaz McAnally.
They are forehead to forehead, hairline to hairline.
And the ropes. Oh, hits him with a big clothesline, and Sire is down.
He's down again, Mac.
Wait a minute, wasn't Sire the one who threw the clothesline?
You're damn right he was, but here it is, the stunner.
Wait a minute, I don't think he got all of that one, training number one.
Got him with the stunner.
He got a half a stunner on that one.
He stunned him. It's a quick stun, Mac.
You know, it's hard to stun a guy after you throw a clothesline and you can't get back up from it.
The referee's checking on a CrossFit grandpa. I don't know if it's past his bedtime,
I think
or if they're just checking on his health in general.
All 3 men need to be checked on currently in this ring.
Oh,
But
CrossFit
he's
grandpa's the hips are okay. He's coming back to life.
No, he seems to be. Stop that, Grandpa. Don't suck it up. Don't do it. That's bad for business.
It's not a good look.
The referees are very upset about that.
Trying
They're telling him to
to
stop.
take control.
For goodness sake. Now, here's Marinelli's chance.
Marinelli,
Stun man.
back up.
Stun didn't have all the effect.
It's a
like-
big slide and drop kick. There
So
goes
wait
he slide and drop kicked him almost all the way back to his house. man.
Josiah hit the stunner
Yep.
and then got eliminated.
You're damn right, Mac. And so
That
did the
stunner.
CrossFit grandpa.
My goodness.
Oh!
Whoa, that was both feet. You
That was
see
both
it,
feet,
man.
double toes.
The ref's calling it. We have a new #1 contender for the VFW Championship. Reunion Wrestling, the only place you can see great wrestling at the VFW. Here we are, training #1. Here he is.
The new #1 contender, Mac. The anti-hero, Chaz Marinelli.
That's who I picked for the win, training #1. It was Chaz.
Are you sure that was your pick the whole time?
Absolutely.
Our following contest is a loser must pay child support match.
That's right, training #1. You heard it. The loser of this match has to play the opponent's child support.
Like my child support, or like just? Oh, Mac, here he comes. Originally scheduled, Mac. I gotta say this is not false advertising.
Yes.
Because we put the little asterisk at the bottom. We said card subject to change.
Always.
And the card, it's subjected to change, Mac. Initially scheduled for Carlos V. He's on the run from the law.
The deadbeat daddy.
He owes so much money in child support.
That makes sense.
He's on the run, Mac, and we had to find another deadbeat dad to take his place.
So he won't show up to pay his child support, but he won't even show up to pay for the match for his child support.
Not even close. He heard child support, Mac, and he was out. But Pimp Daddy Apple Cinnamon, luckily for us, he decided, like, hey, if I can get away with not paying my child support,
Yeah, jumping on the opportunity.
I'm going to hop right in. But Mac, here comes his opponent. People have called him a wizard. People have called him a G. But I just know him as a pretty damn good dad.
Awesome dad, if you ask me, training #1. We're talking about none other than Dick Lane.
Oh, wait, you're not waiting for him to pop out?
I thought I waited long enough, but he's an escorted.
Mac, he's out there with this Turtles in Time member, Steve the Turtle Whiner. That's kind of
Absolutely.
crazy, Mac. They haven't been together in years, and we decided, why not pay Steve the Turtle Whiner to come down to manage Dick Lane?
Hell, it is reunion wrestling, training #1.
And we're going to reunion these guys.
Both enjoying a slice of pizza. They have 2 slices of pizza. The fans, they love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fans, they love Dick. They love Dick.
Dick Lane, you're talking about. You see, the fans are going wild as Dick Lane's munching down on that pizza.
Maybe pizza wasn't the best option to have for catering, Mac. Maybe we should have went with, like, salads or, like, salmon.
Well, you know, they are the Turtles in Time, training #1.
But
so
you got to eat
we
pizza.
figured they love pizza, you know.
Steve Weiner, Mac, he's still rocking that cane, and he's not playing around.
Steve Weiner holds the record for the longest MatCast guest. He was in my house for like 8 hours.
It was an all-day process, Mac. And at the end of the podcast, he kept saying, we'll talk about that later on.
But there is no later on. It ends now.
Steve, it's been 4.5 hours. Let's get this podcast done.
Speaking of Steve, Pimp Daddy Applesauce.
Pimp
Daddy Applesauce, he wants that payment train number one. He's sick of paying his job support.
He doesn't want the payment, Mac. He wants to alleviate his payments to Dick Lane.
He wants Dick Lane to pay it. But Dick Lane being the great dad he is, as soon as he heard of
Just call him Daddy Ass?
Daddy is.
Boom, Mac. That's a dad belly right there if I've ever seen one.
Showing off the dad bod immediately, training number one.
There's no time to waste, Mac. Let's get that belly out.
He's saying, I need that child support payment. Right to the dad belly.
If there's a way we could make that jumpsuit with the belly exposed, Mac, I think I'd be willing to pay for that for him.
There's an extra zip for that, I believe. Sizing the man up in the corner.
Big forearms, big European uppercuts, Mac, and he whips him off the ropes. Dick Lane drops down a little timeless art of seduction. Misses the elbow. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Big punch to the belly.
Right into missing that elbow. Taking the buckle in the corner.
Mac, Dick Lane feeling it, and he's feeling the crowd.
You can see it. The crowd's feeling it.
Big Hadouken punch to the belly.
Right to the belly welly, the Hadouken.
Rolls through it. He just punches him at the end of that. He just ran and then punched him.
Working the abdomen.
The abum. You hit him with the neck breaker. That's working the nugum.
Is he going to take it 2 count only from referee Trevor?
Trevor says 2, Mac, and I got to say, I agree. There's only a 2 count.
Putting that bod away, but he's calling for something. What can he be calling for?
Steve, get the diapies? Is that what he said? Oh, the baba. Steve, get the baba, Mac. And that appears to be a bottle filled with expired prime energy.
What is happening here?
Dick Lane has taken the baba on himself, Mac, and he's down. Where the hell did that blanket come
He's
from?
getting relaxed immediately, trainer one.
The prime energy not working.
Not working at all.
Quite the opposite.
Okay.
Hold on, Mac. To me, it seems like Steve Lust has some sort of shenanigan going on here. Referee.
Real quiet.
Trevor counting as quiet as possible. Steve Weiner waking him up, and he may have cost Steve Lust brought the victory. One of those Steves, Pimp Daddy Appleton him in.
Pimp Daddy Appleton's sweet lullabies that he was whispering to Dick Lane didn't seem to work enough. So if you can't make the man fall asleep, might as well smother him with the blanket.
Strangle him with a blanket, man. That's what I say.
Dick Lane's super dad getting chopped in the corner. Oh, taking the buckle.
Pimp Daddy Appleton him in, Mac. He seems to have taken control of this match with a weird pushing headbutt thing.
Maybe Dick Lane put his dad belly away a little too soon, trainer.
Mac, if that belly was still out, who knows what would be happening right now. Big club to the back, man. Pimp Daddy Appleton not playing around. Dick Lane, oh, he's firing back.
So there's a little fire in him.
A little bit of jaw-jacking action there.
He jacked that jaw like me.
Mac, he's calling to Steve again. It did not go great last time.
Not the first time. Let's see what else Steve has about.
Didn't go great this time either, Mac, if I'm being honest.
It may have been a mistake getting Steve out here involved.
I'm going to ask for that envelope back, I think.
But normally Steve Weiner's just like a Ninja Turtle trainer.
Tonight he decided basketball shorts and what appears to be a button down.
What is that called? What does he have on him? What kind of submission is he wrenching the arm? What's going on?
That's an arm bar, Mac.
Slapping him in that arm
He's
bar.
got him in an arm bar.
How can Dick Lane escape this one, trainer?
Deep in that arm bar, Mac. He's stepping over. It's so deep. Look at Dick Lane's face. You can see how deep it is.
It's very deep. He might have to tap. Oh,
He gets to the ropes. Trevor breaking up that arm bar.
That was a clean break.
That almost was a double nip
I'm not
grab
sure
there.
what that was, training one, but it wasn't legal. Definitely wasn't.
Dick Lane rolls through, slaps the fist. Pimp Daddy Appleton and ducks the clothesline. Oh! Flatliner into the buckle, Mac.
You see his face smash off that buckle, training him one.
I didn't, but I did see his butt cheeks in the air after he took it.
Dick Lane sizing the man up, telling the ref to get out of the way.
Trevor, what the hell, man?
Oh!
Kick into the back of the head. Mac, that fan is going. It's actively spinning
An
behind
extremely
Dick
close.
Lane.
But the super dad, Dick Lane, off the top rope.
Oh! I don't know what he calls it, Mac. That's his finish, though, I'm pretty sure.
He just drilled his face into the mat. It has to be over.
2 count only. Unbelievable.
You know how bad Pimp Daddy Apple Cinnamon wants to not pay child support?
Bad enough to kick out of Dick Lane's finish, Mac. That's how bad he wants to do it.
He wants it so bad, jumping on this opportunity. Well, wait a minute.
Steve Weiner is up to something.
Wait, what is that? Is that a diaper? Is that No, training.
Is that it? That's a diaper, Mac. And
I can kind of smell it from here, training.
I don't know how to feel about this match. Is taking a weird turn, dude. And
Whoa.
hey,
Hey now.
Oh!
Pieces are dropping to the floor. You might get demonetized for this one, training number 1.
YouTube is not gonna like this, Mac. Oh my God! It's in his mouth.
Dick Lane.
What is happening?
Can't be
What is happening? Who booked this match?
Whoa.
Trevor says to Dick Lane. Mac, I think I
What
would
is
have
that?
just
Is that really?
I would have
That
took
can't
the
be.
3. He's laying back down in it. What is? Oh no!
Oh, it's everywhere.
Dick Lane slipping through, rolling Pimp Daddy Apple Cinnamon.
Distracted by the baby caca.
He rolls him down, Mac. He's got him in the label lock. It looks like.
Oh my goodness, the lapel lock has it hooked. Apple's in trouble.
Oh, he's tapping out, Mac.
Wait, what's in his mouth right
Oh my God!
That has to be something else. That can't be. It can't be. It has to be a brownie or something, training one.
I don't.
Dick Lane is the winner on this one.
Well, hello, brother. The future big game James, Jamie Tucker. I implore you not, and I repeat not, to show up at RW7 Delusions of Grandeur for the Tucker versus Tucker, brother versus brother match. Why? Because I care about you, brother. I care so much about you, because I have a funny feeling that if this match happens, we're not gonna stop. And then, he just might be there. Don't do it. I will not be held responsible for what just might happen to you, brother. Don't come.
The following contest is the brother versus brother match.
That's right, Mac. Brother versus brother here in Reunion Wrestling.
Absolutely, reunion wrestling's reuniting families, training one, even if they're fighting.
I guess that's some sort of like a reunion, right?
Yes, indeed.
Most of my family reunions usually end up in fighting too, Mac.
Here he is, training one, the River Rat Juggalo, TJ Tucker. The man's insane. He's tapped, training number 1.
That I know, Mac, and that I think most people know. I mean, I look at him; those aren't even pants anymore.
No one seems to believe me. I keep telling everyone, training number 1, this man is murdering people and
Didn't he
posting
kill-
it on Facebook.
Didn't he kill like 12 people last
He
year?
did. I think the count is a little higher than that, but he's murdering and he's posting it. And man, he's a great cameraman. Very real. Very
Like, is he putting up a tripod himself? Either way, Mac, it doesn't matter. We're talking about TJ Tucker taking on his brother, Jamie Tucker. Here we have a blurry screen for a second. Don't worry, it's gonna go away.
It's the lights. They're shining in my eyes at this beautiful
Bam!
event.
Magically, Jamie Tucker has made his way to the ring.
Jamie Tucker, Big Game James, some people like to call him training number 1.
Who are those people?
Me and the graphics.
So you and the graphics guy. That's,
Yeah.
Let's go, Fall River. Make some noise.
he looks like he's having a good time. I'm not going to lie to you.
Now this all comes down to book smarts or street smarts, training number 1. You see, Jamie Tucker, the man has the wrestling book smarts, training number 1.
Mac, I'm right on the side of you. Don't have to holler, man. I'm right on the side of you.
No, my apologies. Like I was saying, Jamie Tucker has the wrestling smarts here, the book smarts, and TJ Tucker has the street smarts. He's lived in the streets. He's been there.
Mac, if I was a betting man, Mac, I would have to say, I'm going street smarts.
Indeed, because I'm going street smarts as well, because this man is vicious. He sees a little jib-jab, a little verbal altercation first.
What do you think they're arguing about, though? Because I can't hear them, and I'm just real curious. Like,
I think TJ's saying, you stole my peanut butter. I was ready to head to school.
Oh!
That shot him right up, training number 1.
he's like, peanut butter this, how do you like it? Crunchy.
Right to the face, back and forth, exchanging punches.
These are closed fist punches to the face,
my
Mac,
goodness.
between brothers.
As you see, Jamie's fist is wrapped up. I guess he knew that he was going to punch his brother in the face today.
Didn't want to break his knuckles. Smart move, man. Thinking ahead.
There's the corner and pound there. Very vicious elbows from Jamie.
Big Irishman.
There you go. You see him going right to the wrestling handbook. Oh!
And a swift kick to the turns this whole match around, dude.
TJ going into the streets handbook here with the brawling and the buckle. Non-stop punches to the left eye, or the right eye there.
Mac, you have been punched in the face 9 times in the same exact spot.
Oh my God. You must be swelling up.
It's going to cause a problem. Out goes TJ. There it is, Mac. The book smarts.
And one of the old receipt. That fan
had no interest.
wanted nothing to do
No
with
interest.
TJ touching
TJ
him.
landed up.
Jamie going for the big dive and set up. Oh!
I thought he had something in his hand there, Mac, but really it was just the power of the
I don't
Juggalodian.
know. It could have been anything, Jamie. I don't know if the referee checked him well at all.
Actually, I'm not sure if the referee checked either of them. How could you, Mac? These men, they started off hot, they started off fast.
I want nothing to do with being anywhere near TJ, just like that fan tree number 1. Now they're brawling on the outside. The referee seems to need to get some control here.
Referee, I think he might be letting them take a little bit of long time here.
Yeah, well, TJ, that's what he wants. He wants to be on the outside. He wants to use that street smarts there.
And there it is, the book smarts. James breaking that count.
James has the upper hand right now. It seems to be going wrong as Jamie's setting up a chair for something.
So is it Big Game is his first name and James is his last name?
Absolutely.
So I should call him Big Game or Mr. James.
They're fighting over the last name of Tucker, I believe. I don't know if that's official,
Did
but
we put that in the graphic? Is that on anything?
it might be. It's
I think it might just be brother versus brother. I don't know if there's like
the last name's not
a
on
last
the line.
name usage thing. Oh! Around the world, Mac, and he just booted him in the face.
The momentum on that kick, training number 1. TJ might be out.
Don Peretti approves. For some reason, he's in the audience.
Let me tell you, their mother must be shedding a tear right now, wherever she is.
I wrote her a letter, Mac. I asked her to be the referee, and she said she could not bring herself to do it.
She could not. Oh, there it is. Playing it down and dirty, training number 1 with that irate.
It was either that, Mac, or I asked Jamie, and he was like, no.
Is the irate legal on the outside?
I think on the outside, Mac, pretty much everything is legal.
Yeah, that's old video game style, right?
Mac, we've got to be getting close to the 10 count.
These guys need to get it back in the ring before things get disqualified. I don't want to see it end this way. There it is.
TJ breaking the count this time. Surprising, Mac.
Taking notice of the referee's count. Both men are just beating each other's faces, training number 1.
Both of them are, yep.
It's punches to the face, boots to the face. Things are getting out of hand here.
Mac, this is how brothers fight. They're not trying to suplex. They're not trying to grapple. They punch, they kick, they tickle.
And they seem to just be constantly breaking that count on the outside. Oh!
That's a boot to the face. I've never done that to my brother. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Vicious boot to his brother's face.
Just kicked him in the face. That was...
Oh. Almost knocked one of his gauges out of his ear, train number 1.
You got to think that what is driving TJ to keep going? It's being the pride of the older brother.
I think we're at count 35 now, the referee's saying.
I think the referee may have run out of fingers, man.
Both men are just asking for it. You know, they say, that's all you got? I want some.
Up to 9.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. Get it back in there.
10, that's a
Wait
double count out, Mac.
We didn't want it to end this way. We wanted to see
Ring
a
the
clean
bell. I guess
victory, training number 1.
We're calling for the bell, Mac. It's a...
Both brothers could not just get it together, and the referee called it, Trini.
some sort of weird shenanigan backstage. I don't know what's going on here, Mac.
Oh man, I gotta break him some bad news. But you know what? Maybe if I tell him in a funny way, it'll be even better. I'm not sure though.
Oh my god, I can't stand this thing. This stupid machine.
Oh man, this is gonna be worse than I thought.
Jesus, come on. I can't stand this stupid thing. What is going on?
Dude, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I've been trying to get this stupid car to run all day. I can't get it running. I can't. I hate these stupid machines.
Oh, well, I was just on Instabook, and you're not gonna like what I saw.
What? What did I just say about machines? What did I just say?
Yeah, but he's a dancing one.
I don't care that he dances. When is that?
July 6th.
That's the one in Fall River, right?
Yeah, Delusions of Grandeur.
Dude, more machines. We're not gonna dance. It's not gonna be a dance off. No.
Why not?
Because I'm going there to fight. Robot or not, July 6th, Two Buff comes out on top.
Okay.
Here, I gotta go. I'm going for a walk. Maybe you can get it running. I don't know.
I don't know, it sounds fine to me.
Goodness, they've been fighting in the backstage this whole time. What is that? Is that a steel lead pipe?
That looks like some sort of steel and or lead pipe, Mac.
I'm not sure what kind of material it is, but it looks tough, training them one. That's what I know.
These fans were chanting for 5 more minutes, Mac, and it looks like the boys are giving them 5 more minutes. Ring that bell. Let's start this match.
Well, the curtain's been rocking back and forth. What has been going on in that back room? There's been much brawling going on. These guys are not done with each other. They might be fighting all night, Trini.
I know, Mac, that if that curtain is a rockin', I do not go and knock it.
No, I don't.
Let's instead of that happening again, Mac. We don't want a double DQ out here. Let's make this a no DQ match.
Yeah, I think so, Trini, but the fans want it. Jamie's hyping up for another punch in the face, and there it is. Oh.
Do we have the power to do that? Do we have to ask Trevor?
We are the promoters, so yes. We don't have to ask Trevor.
Okay.
Hey, Trevor, can this match be over? He called it, Training number 1. I asked him anyways.
TJ holding his face, Mac. Jamie has just been punishing this boy. Oh! That's the 3rd or 4th straight kick to the dome piece in this match, Mac.
He had a game plan, and it was, I'm going to punch my brother in the face and then kick him out.
And the game plan seems to be working.
Absolutely. He has him where he is as he's setting him up for that super-duper kick.
Going for the duper.
Oh, catches it.
Kick in the belly.
There it is, the Tuckinator.
That's
it
gotta
has to
be it,
over.
Mac. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, and...
Oh. I don't know how Jamie's jaw survived that one.
Mac, look at TJ's face. He does not believe it either.
The man's shocked.
You can't beat another Tucker with a Tuckinator.
No, I think that might be it. I'm shocked myself because he's been setting up for that Tuckinator this whole time with the punches.
Pushes him to the buckle.
Oh, the super kick. It's nailed. It has to be over.
1.
Oh, goodness.
Superhero DJ kicks out at 1.
No,
What the hell was that?
The shock is definitely on Jamie's face this time as TJ kicked out of the super kick.
That is TJ rubbing it in his little brother's face.
I think it is.
Like, kid, that didn't even hurt.
Set it up for a guess. He definitely nailed that one. That
Mac,
has to be over.
That one looked like it hurt. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Hitting the 2 count this time.
Look at him.
No.
Jamie's
Trini,
losing his mind.
I'm all about brotherly love, you know what I'm saying? It's sad to see this in the ring. It had to come to this, training number 1.
It is sad to see that it had to come to this, Meg.
Wait, whoa, wait. I'm talking about brotherly love out here, Jamie. Come on. He has the steel lead pipe, training number 1.
Mac, TJ brought that pipe here, and I feel like he might regret it.
Oh,
my God!
Right between the eyes.
1, 2, 3.
TJ is out and possibly concussed.
Did he just murder his brother on our reunion wrestling?
Who's doing the murdering now? Surprisingly, it's Jamie. I didn't think it would ever come to this. It is not going to be a pretty Thanksgiving, training number 1. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think that TJ is okay, man. I don't.
Referee's throwing up the X.
Peter Cray. I think I'm gonna go check on him too. Hold on.
Yeah, make sure he's all right, training. Dude, he has to be out. He's seeing stars right now.
Didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that, bro. I'm sorry.
It's your brother, dude.
I had to do it.
He's coming into the ring by the Buff Man Healing Ground Global Gym. Weighed in at 230.
Here he comes, Mac, the buffest man in the room.
Yes.
According to him, mostly.
Looking real buff, training number 1.
I guess from the ring announcer as well.
Especially his dad, looking real jacked.
You said he was looking buff before he even came out, Mac. I don't understand that.
His name's Too Buff. Of course he's looking buff, training number 1.
Solid point, Mac. Solid point. He's out here yelling on a megaphone like we all already can't hear him.
And his dad's named Buff Dad, so...
Now, Mac, I have a theory.
Yeah.
I don't think it's his dad.
No?
I think that he just found like a random old dude who wanted to wrestle too.
Whoa.
Wrestling's filled with random old dudes.
That's true, yeah.
And I think maybe he's like, let's do this together as a team.
All right.
I think maybe he's more of a buff daddy. No, that's buff Bagwell. My bad. I guess he's just buff dad.
Purely speculation, by the way. We don't know if this is true or not.
Maybe it's his real dad. I don't know.
Biologically, I think it's true.
I said I had a theory.
Only biologically.
Let me go. I'll come right out.
It seems to be really mad at that fan.
That one kid is just pissed. So's too buff, apparently.
Now, Trainer One, this is the competition we've both been waiting for. All the fans have been waiting for it, too. I'm psyched, let me tell you.
I gotta tell you, Mac, this is a reunion wrestling debut that we've been planning for forever.
Yes.
Is Too Buff trying to cut a promo with the megaphone?
He seems to be talking directly at us with that megaphone.
I have no idea what he said. He's got like the echoes on. What?
Buff Dad seems to not know.
He also is confused. Is the megaphone? No, it's on. Does he have like the echo on?
Don't instigate him.
Okay, here he is, Trainer Number One. Here it is, Shockwave the wrestling robot.
Goddamn, Mac, that's a wrestling robot.
Indeed, and let me tell you, the shipping and handling cost us an arm and leg, Trainer Number One.
My arm, your leg.
For sure, but he's here and he made it all the way down. You know, quite a shipping crate.
First off, I gotta say, look at the suit, look at the lights. Goddamn worth it, kid.
For sure. And he seems to be in high-five mode right now. High-fiving the fans.
That fan also was in high-five mode.
Seemed to have some miscoordination with that high-five.
We gotta get that.
She doesn't want any.
She wants it. Look at that fan. You guys what it said.
Fist bumps and high-fives to all the reunion wrestling fans. Because Shockwave, the wrestling robot, is here, baby!
Not all the reunion wrestling fans, Mac. Just the ones in the front row.
Just the VIPs.
We would have it no time.
That came with the VIP pass. You get an automatic electric high five.
We programmed that into Shockwave.
Yes, of
If
course.
you see the little blue VIP pass,
Man, that manual is
instant high five.
the manual is very hard to figure out. Took us a few weeks to actually study the manual and see how this thing works, but we got it. And he's in dance mode now.
Lucky for us, Mac, it was in French,
Yeah,
and we are fluent in French instructions.
It's been a while for me, but I figured it out, Chandler. And look at him go. I'm loving it.
That's probably the sweetest dance move I've ever seen busted in a reunion wrestling.
You know what that dance move's called? The robot.
Oh, I didn't even.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You really got me on that one, man.
Shaking the referee's hand, very respectful.
You can call him Trevor. We know his name is Trevor.
He could just dance all night. I don't really care. Too buff. He could just dance. I don't care.
Tupac also busting out a quick move.
Oh.
The match hasn't even started yet, Mac, and he's going back on his word
Wait
about
a
not
minute.
dancing.
I want a dance off. I'm demanding a dance off. We paid for it. We want
Buff
it.
Dad, get out of here, Buff Dad, with your dance tune.
I wasn't talking to you, Buff Dad. I'm talking to Shockwave. Oh my goodness.
Mac, while these guys are doing ridiculous dances, I want to let you know about what's coming up next, and that's Havoc, the VFW champion, taking on Zack Justice in a hardcore match. That's coming up next, Mac.
Only defended in the VFW training room right here. Might as well have a match for it.
The belt cannot change hands anywhere else. Also, you have to drink a pitcher of beer after your match.
You see Shockwave and Tubuff, they're dressing down here, getting ready for action. Now, I believe Shockwave has to be put into wrestling mode for this competition to stop.
Is that on Trevor to do that?
I'm not sure. I think he does it manually.
Gross.
The fans not liking the two buffs. Two buffs, there's two of them.
The Buff,
They're both
the Buff
buff.
family, the Buffs.
The Buff family not liking their dance moves. Seems to be grossing the fans out. I am ready for action. What about you, training?
Trevor also ready for action. Clapped and called for the bell there.
Now, Shockwave still seems to be in dance mode here.
That might just be walk mode.
Oh, wait a minute.
He is a robot.
I confused that with the electric slide. I thought I seen it.
I've seen you do the electric slide, and it looks just like that, honestly.
Thank you. Miss.
He's for sure in wrestling mode, Mac. That's a classic indie lockup.
For sure. Very tight, that one. Oh, my goodness.
Down on his booty, Mac. Down goes Two Buff. We might as well call him Two Booty.
Shockwave seems to be real stiff in this match, Training Boy.
Still waiting for the lockup.
I'm not talking about potatoes either. I'm talking about this stiff lockup he has.
Should I do sound effects the whole time or no?
No, I don't think so.
No? All right, whatever.
Shockwave seems to be on a delay here. Is he asking for it? I don't know if you want to go test the strength with
It's a robot. It's made out of like metal and stuff. This is just not a smart move.
You want to see that arm that you do the test of strength with? The old
But that's made
arm
for
wrestling?
kids. He's not a child.
That robot
wrestler.
would beat me every time, Training him.
Well, you know, that's yeah.
Let's see if Tubuff has a grip. It doesn't seem to be working. Only can get them wrists moving.
Oh, and down he goes, Mac. With a quick flip of the wrist, down goes Two Buff.
Switching gears here.
Already reaching for a rope with his toes.
Tubuff is in trouble. He's not dancing now.
Double knuckle knock, Mac. Let's do a single. Up he goes.
Oh man, wrenching that arm.
Come on, you tell me that's not good?
That wasn't. I thought that was Shockwave, to be honest with you. I didn't know that was you. Tubuff reaching for the ropes. He really needs a clean break here.
Shockwave with just a robot-like grip on his hand. You're not going anywhere, Two Buff.
Super strength.
In comes Buff Dad. He's holding on.
For the assist here before he's telling him to get out of here.
Trevor's saying get out of here, but it looks like,
Oh,
they're busting a quick move.
oh my goodness.
And it's earthquake seizure time.
Shooting the electricity through his body, through Tubuff, through Tough Dad, through Trevor. Oh my goodness. Everybody's down.
They are all finished.
It is illegal? I say it is.
I guess we're the ones running the show, so
Yeah, that's just some static electricity if you ask me.
let it slide. That's what I say.
If the referee got shocked, then you can't disqualify the man if the referee got it too.
I don't know if that's how that works, but that's how that works tonight, man.
No, Two Buff seems to
What
have.
he's holding, I don't know what
he's
happened
holding
there.
His left bottom taught
Did the electricity shoot out of his body?
It did. That's where it escaped. No, Shockwave seems to be not done. Oh, he's in wrestling mode now.
This seems to be karate mode.
Switching gears here. Loosening up. You see all the parts get a little loose. I did the personal oiling for Shockwave before this match.
I'd say you spent too much time, I would say, actually.
All his joints need to be oiled, and I did it personally, especially with the dipstick.
Back to the wrist lock, Mac, and Two Buff. He's not having a good time tonight.
Oh, got his wrists and his fingers all crunched up. You gotta stay away from the heavy machinery. You can't operate heavy machinery.
He's all buffed up, Mac, and he's got him in a deep headlock.
Squeezing that bucket of a head Shockwave has. Shockwave's dropping down.
Back elbow. I like that little spin he did there, too. That was pretty sweet.
Metal to the chest and Two Buff almost lost that one, but Two Cone only training.
I got to give it to Two Buff there, Mac, because if you hit me in the chest right now with a bunch of metal, I'm just going to stay down for the 3.
Now look at the programming on Shockwave here. Pure wrestling skills.
That's that Dean Malenko update. I mean, yeah.
He got the upgrade?
The Stinko Malenko update.
Right to the wrist. It has not been looking good for Two Buff in this match so far. Did he know he was wrestling a robot?
I mean, we told him.
He does not like machines from what I heard, Trainer number 1. But accepting this match nonetheless. Now he's going down. Oh, look at the trickery from the dad.
Buff Dad earning that envelope with that sweet leg trip.
It's all about the payday for Buff Dad. Now, can you choke a robot on the ropes?
I'm not sure
Is that effective? It seems to be
physics
right now.
behind that. I don't really know. Maybe there's some sort of like loose wiring there.
It's the oil. He has to have the oil throughout his body. It has to shift. And if you cut off it doesn't go to the robot brain.
You're really hung up on this oil thing, huh?
Yeah, I've been oiling him up, Trainer number 1. Yeah, and also that Shockwave's battery is at 100%. We had to charge him for 3 hours.
It's got to be down to like 97% or something by now. There's no way we're still at 100.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he was officially charged. It was my job to charge him.
So you had 2. Your job was charging him and oiling him.
Oiling and the charging. It's all in the manual.
Is that why the whole amount came out of my paycheck?
Absolutely. Now, once again, his game plan is to choke the oil out of him, Trainer.
Is it leak? Oh! I thought he was trying to open up a hole there. Okay.
Right to the metal dome. Shockwave. 2 count. 2 count only on that one.
Two Buff does not believe it, Mac. I believe it.
Shockwave felt the sensory of that count from Trevor, kicking out just in time.
Some sort of like Bluetooth vibration.
Absolutely.
It's something, I don't know.
It's too complicated for me to understand, Trainer. I'll tell you that, but small package.
1, 2.
That push from the butt from Buff Dad seemed to have broke the count. Oh!
And a big collision there, Mac.
First one didn't take him down, but that second clothesline certainly did, Trainer number 1.
Mac, he's a robot. How are you going to knock him down on the first try? That's madness.
Absolutely.
Have you seen those Tesla robots? They roll around, they're like weaving and wobbling.
Well, it seems like Buff Dad.
Duff Man?
It seems like Two Buff seems to be working these eye sockets of Shockwave. Going for that neck breaker.
New question, Mac. Does a robot have eyes?
Yes, they were installed.
So the hills and the robots have eyes.
We see Shockwave seems to be switching modes. He hit the button on his compad on his arm. Oh.
This is hoagie mode.
He's roboting up. The kicks and punches have no effect, Trainee.
This is not going to work for me, brother.
I don't know if whacking his head off the turnbuckle is the best plan.
Dude, look how cool that looks.
That's pretty dope. Well worth it, Trainee. My goodness, a wrestling robot here in Reunion Wrestling. I can't believe it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then one, the old 11.
Clinking. Father and son head clink there.
Alleged father and son.
I think it's biological. There it is, finally nailing that neck breaker that he was looking for.
Off the ropes. Leg drop. Nailed it, Mac.
And it might be
1,
over.
2, 3.
There it is. The old electronic leg drop.
Shockwave the robot, Mac, picking up the victory at Delusions of Grandeur.
I recall at the last reunion show, they had me team up with a familiar face. Goes by the name of Club Hopper, Zack Justice.
1, 2.
Well,
Did Paulie just pull him off?
what happened there? These guys known each other for a long time.
Oh,
come on.
It looks like Paulie
Nice.
went to the eyes.
Because you, Zack Justice, you cost us our tag match. So I did what I had to do.
Justice walking away.
Wait a minute.
Oh, a big cutter.
Paulie, you were my boy. You were my friend. Someone that I could count on.
Never, ever trust a felon.
And then you give me the cop killer and talk shit in front of my family and think that you can get away with it?
Calm down. Polly, you think you could disrespect my father in front of me and my family and then get away with it? Boy, you got us messed up.
So Zack always wants to take the spotlight every match that he's in. So you go and complain if you want a match. Not just any match, but a hardcore match.
You have awoken something deep down inside of me
Inside of him!
that has been locked away for
Locked
a
away!
very long time.
Long time!
Never, ever challenge me into a hardcore match unless you're ready.
Paulie, I am coming for that title.
Coming for the title!
Come July 6th, VFW in Fall River, Massachusetts.
See you, Delusions of Grandeur.
On July 6th!
I will see you there, buddy. Go yourself.
It's a hardcore match for the VFW Championship!
The VFW Championship, Mac.
Yes, you heard the man right, train number 1. Finally, the time has come.
The #1 contender, Mac. These two men, this match has so much history behind it.
Indeed. And there you see him with Zoey Justice, Zack Justice, making his way to the ring. If anyone deserves the championship, #1 contender spot, it's this man right here, train number 1.
Mac, he's grinded in reunion wrestling since day one, and it's time for him to shine.
He's been a fan favorite. We're getting into it. We're getting down.
Talking into our microphone mouthpieces. Passing out lays to the crowd. He handed out 45 lays to those first 8 people, and now he's got 8 lays for the rest of the fans.
All the reunion wrestling fans are getting laid tonight, train number 1.
At least a couple of them.
Yeah, I'm hoping for myself too as well. Someone give me a lay.
Zack Justice just met his biggest fan hanging from the ceiling.
The ceiling fan?
Yeah, hit him in the face. Yeah, hit him.
If anyone deserves it, like I said, it's this man here. He's been grinding. He's been a fan favorite here of reunion wrestling. Never mind about him.
Mac standing in his way, a force like no other here in reunion wrestling. The original thug, a man who, I wouldn't want to bump into him in a dark alleyway.
What is love? That's my question. And his opponent. He hails
You know, when I say thug life, this is who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Havoc's life, the VFW champion.
Thug life, you're saying?
Yeah, he lives it.
I usually
every
think
day.
Tupac, but if you go Havoc, that's fine.
Which, dedicated to Tupac.
Make some effing noise, Fall River. He's the reigning and defending VFW champion.
This guy's been champion for quite some time because we needed to find a VFW for him to defend it in. Only defended here in the VFW, and it's finally time for him to put the belt on the line, put the money where his mouth is.
A mixed reaction for Havoc, man. We got some cheering, we got some booing, but they're making noise.
They sure are.
Making some effing noise, to paraphrase Havoc myself.
And that's all Havoc's asked for, train number one.
Well, that in the VFW Championship.
Yeah. This man is no stranger to the hardcore lifestyle that he lives, because defending that belt in a hardcore match tonight, baby, anything goes.
Also, one of the stipulations of the VFW Championship matches, every one of those matches, it's going to be a gimmick match.
It has to be a gimmick.
When you think pro wrestling and VFW halls, you think gimmick match.
Yeah, for sure. There it is. Referee PJ O'Harry showing that belt off.
Say title on the back of that?
It does.
Because it's the VFW title, that's why, man.
Absolutely. We're in a VFW. We're getting started hot with some shoving.
Like I said, Mac, the history between these two men goes back almost 20 years.
Good God, no time wasted here, as we're going straight at it.
Big Irish hip toss, Mac.
Hip
Down
toss.
goes the champion.
Zack Justice is ready. He's proving it.
Big dummy turn into an arm drag.
Arm drag. Havoc is stays. Getting scooped.
And slam.
Baby. The fans are going wild.
Zack Justice feeling himself, Mac, and Havoc, he rolled out. He's taking a breath.
Not only does Zack Justice have passion for wrestling, but he has passion. He has family passion. He has passion for the dance, the art of the dance. Oh! He might have just knocked some of that passion right out of him, trainer number one, as he just took a surprise chair shot to the dome.
Mac, you see Havoc sitting there holding his back. We all know he's got a sciatic problem. He's had one for years.
His sciatic nerves bother him already, but let's throw some weapons to the mix, see how that adds.
Is that a cheese grater?
That is, in fact, the cheese grater. I'm calling it.
So far we got a chain, we got a cheese grater, and we got Zack Justice holding his dome piece.
As you see, the referee whispers in his ear, dude, that's enough weapons. You got too much weapons.
Is that what he said? Oh, is that a fork?
He's forking him right in the eyeball. Oh, my God, trying to rip his eyeball out. A little late-night snack, trainer number one.
That does not sound like something I would like to dine on, my friend.
Not indeed. Now you see that steel chain. Absolutely real and authentic steel chain, number one. He's going to choke the man.
Why would you say it like that?
It's authentic and it's real. I swear, trainer number one, you can see it. No, if the choke doesn't work, always go for the whip.
I mean, if you didn't think it was real and authentic before, Mac, you can see the welts on Zack Justice's back from those chain shots.
There's only a few things you can do with a chain, and that's choke a man or whip him, maybe punch him straight in his dome with it, but...
You can also use it when it's like intended for, blocking things.
Locking up your bike.
2 count only, Mac. Zack Justice kicks out.
Havoc mixing a little wrestling style in with the hardcore style. You see he's repping Tupac with that jersey, dedicating this match to Tupac.
I thought he dedicated it to New Jack.
New Jack and Tupac.
And Strider.
And Strider, absolutely.
Oh, man, what the...
Now, who put them weapons under the ring?
Is that Tupperware?
It seems like he has a little mix. He's going for the Tupperware.
He appears to have what is a turkey sandwich and a wiffle ball bat wrapped in barbed wire.
It is, in fact... Oh, my goodness. He did not see that coming, taking the pan straight to the face.
Zack Justice coming out the cut with a pan shot to the face. Mac, hold on.
Oh,
it got stuck to him. It stuck to him, dude.
Well, you might not think a wiffle ball will hurt, but a wiffle
barbed wire will, dude.
A wiffle ball bat full of barbed wire definitely will hurt. Now, what is that?
It seems to be some sort of old-fashioned serving tray.
Oh, he's serving up some pain.
That's not made out of tin, Mac. That's made out of what's the Wolverine stuff? Mantium.
Mantium.
A mantium.
I think we're both getting that wrong, trainer. We're going to have to get a fact check on that one. Now, Zack Justice is pulling out some twigs. What is that?
Some sort of shrubbery from underneath the ring.
Anything goes. Any weapons allowed.
Is there a roll of wrapping paper, maybe?
Some wrapping paper tubes. How much junk is under that ring, tree number one?
First off, who set this ring up, and why is there so much stuff underneath it?
What is that? Is that some cardboard? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, cardboard to the dong is still... That doesn't feel good, yeah.
Cardboard to the dog is definitely going to hurt the man. As you see the pain on his face, tree number one.
Mac, these two men giving it their all at this point. I mean...
He just ripped that cardboard off his grundle, tree number one.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. What was that? What,
I mean,
what is that?
If I'm being honest, I don't really know how to react to that.
Now, the cheese grater going in play, but I don't see any cheese in that ring. All I see is a fresh forehead to be scraped off. Oh! Playing it smart. Grundle for Grundle shop train number one.
Grundle for Grundle sounds like the worst video game ever.
That's how it's going down. And Havoc has a man where he wants him.
Scrape the cheese grater across his forehead. He's checking for blood. I don't know if there is any.
Oh my goodness. The action is non-stop in this snatch train.
An additional serving tray. Whoever set this ring up also owns a catering company, apparently.
2 to 3 shots to the head with that serving tray. Havoc doesn't seem to be done. But nonetheless, we got the main event. Rancin and Richie coming up, baby.
That's right. The main event tonight, Mac. Rancin, Richie Rich for the Reunion Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely. And I am loving them graphics, Tree. And when sometimes when them graphics show up, I don't know what to say, dude. That's how good they are. Oh my God. The ring is being littered all over with thumbtacks, baby. That's real thumbtacks.
Mac, the thumbtacks have become a staple of the VFW matches, and I gotta say, I want to get rid of them.
Absolutely.
They make a mess there, and I had thumbtacks in my shoes for weeks.
Too many thumbtacks. I thought there was a cheese sandwich in there.
Oh!
In that Tupperware, I thought it was in fact the cheese sandwich.
Never mind that bullshit, Mac. That was a DDT right in the middle of those thumbtacks. I'm pretty sure I see blood already in the middle of the match.
Oh my goodness. Thumbtacks in his back, thumbtacks in his forehead, thumbtacks in his dome.
Rolls him back over. Crave clearing off a spot. 1, 2.
Well, that could have been a 3-count. Crave didn't clear off that spot, but you gotta play it safe, you know?
Havoc brought the thumbtacks into play, Mac, and if Crave can't do a clean count, that's his own fault. It's a 2-count again, my friend.
Zack Justice is just going on pure adrenaline right now, kicking out at whatever he can, deadlifting the man right into the thumbtacks.
Mac, the pain in that man's face.
Justice is bloody, he's beaten, he's down, treating him one, and he's laying a pile of thumbtacks right now.
Not the best place to be laying, I can tell you that much. I can think of several other better places to be laying.
Now, this isn't about beating the man in a match, treating him one. It's about beating the man for real, like beating him down. That's what I'm talking about.
Beating down the spirit, beating down the body, man.
Absolutely. He has no concern about pinning the man. He just wants to inflict pain.
As much as he can.
Oh, another one with that. Get that pan out of here, trainer boy.
I've had enough of the serving trays, Mac. Let's kick him out of here. Havoc checking the bottom of his shoes, covered in thumbtacks.
It's littered with thumbtacks. They're everywhere.
They're probably poking his feet right now, if I'm being honest.
Oh, my goodness.
He's having a bad time, too. Havoc, you brought the thumbtacks into play, my friend, and play they will.
But what else do we have? What is that, a table? Is that a table?
I mean,
my God.
It's for sure a long piece of wood. Maybe some sort of sliding door.
Is that a table? No, it's not a table. That's a door.
There's no legs, that's for sure.
I see it. It is a piece of wood, treating him one, but nonetheless, table, door, wood, it doesn't matter because it's going to inflict pain.
Taking a seat from the crowd, Mac. Havoc's got some destruction in mind.
Oh, he's setting it up. I don't know if just one chair is going to do it.
This might not be the move, Mac. Oh, okay. Where'd that other chair come from? Did a fan help out? The fan, very interactive here at Reunion Wrestling. clearing the sweat from his brow.
Now, wait a minute. Zack Justice seems to have a clear head now. He knows where he's at. He's fighting back. The ball is on the outside, left and right.
Belly punches, head punches. Oh! Exploded through the door, Mac. The frame stayed in place.
Havoc says, screw that. I ain't taking your punches in the face. Scoops the man up and slams him right through that piece of wood. It splinters up his butthole. It's in his eyeballs. It's everywhere, Trainer One.
Did you look? Is that how you know?
I
Or?
can see it from here.
These two men, Mac, they've already been through hell, and I think they're going to go through a little bit more.
Now, Havoc has to get Zack Justice back in that ring, playing it very smart. You can't get the win on the outside. This is not a false count anywhere, even though they can battle anywhere. But
Mac, what do we have here?
Is that a noose? Is that some rope? Seems to be knotting that noose right now. What can he possibly do with that rope?
The look on Havoc's face, Mac, this is unbelievable.
The look of pain?
The look of madness, Mac, the look of madness.
I was looking at Zack Justice's face, because there's nothing about pain on that dude's face.
Well, there's probably pain in Havoc's face, too, because of all the thumbtacks in his shoes.
And you see that sciatic nerve might be starting up again, but fighting through it as he needs to end Zack Justice right now. Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Blocking him with the cardboard. Oh, is that enough?
I don't think the cardboard's going to do it, Mac, but the serving tray may.
What about that twig he seems to have in his hand? Is that...
Did he just dap up the referee
Whoa,
real quick?
He's sizing him up.
Oh! Again, Max, Twigger not getting hit in the dong, not a fun time.
Absolutely not. That kind of hurt me a little bit, Clean.
I mean, some people pay for those kind of things. No shame here, but
Yeah.
Zack Justice is not into it.
I don't think Zack Justice was into that. As his daughter on the outside looks on, feeling for her father. She might have to put a stop to this. Maybe throw in the white towel or a flag, some
sort of fillet, probably.
Anything
right?
white, really.
Yeah, like
will
a white
stop this
leg.
match. Zack Justice getting his revenge with that.
He grabbed that branch or whatever.
Is that made out of bamboo?
From outside the VFW hall. I think it just went in the dumpster outside the VFW hall.
Whatever, anything goes in this one, Trainer.
Yeah, if you hit somebody hard enough, anything can be a weapon.
As you see, Zoey Justice setting up a chair in the ring.
Throwing in all kinds of weapons. That noose coming into play, Mac. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Never mind the hanging. Zoe's lost her mind.
Vicious beating. She's finally getting the revenge for her father. We gotta send an extra referee out here. Oh my goodness. The welts that must be on Havoc right now. That was some serious
Go
shots.
for the pinfall, dude. That could be it.
It might be over.
She hit him 45 times.
It goes the world out here in Reunion Wrestling because it's a hardcore match because the VFW Championship is on the line.
Also, I'm not really a big fan of disqualifications either, so.
No, that's not how the people want to see it end.
Every once in a while, you just got to hit a dude with stuff. It just happens.
Especially if it's a silver
Serving tray.
Serving tray, absolutely. Now, Zack Justice seems to want to hit his own suplex.
Oh!
More like a brain buster on that
Brain
one.
busted him into those thumbtacks, Mac. This has got to be it. I don't know how much more. I don't know how much more either of these men can take, if I'm being honest. It's pretty much whoever can get the next pinfall is going to be the victor.
Yeah, but you can't count Havoc out because that man is no stranger to pain. He's been in many hardcore battles, but right now he seems to be...
Oh, wait a minute. A very helpful fan sliding the table into the ring there. Where did that other table come from?
I have no idea. The fan might have brought it from home. I think he has a lot of access to doors, Trainer number one.
Door salesman fan.
Now, Zack Justice is setting him up. What is he going to do?
Oh! I am the table, Mac.
Gore!
That's right, Mac. Coming up next, the tag team match between the Bitter Club and the Fellowship. Hot tag team action coming up next.
Now, what kind of table is that? Is that a Japanese table, Trainer number one? Where did that table come from?
That table manufactured in Japan, Mac.
You could tell because it didn't budge at all. See, Zack Justice seems to be setting him up. When all else fails...
Oh! A second time, Mac. that table is it's not even giving a little bit. It's not even bending.
That spear had absolutely no effect there, trainer number one.
I think it might be time for a different game plan here, fellas. That table might not be going anywhere.
The fans are hyped up. They want to see it. They want to see that table be smashed. They want to see Havoc go through it. And a little wood support from Zoey over there.
Mac, I gotta say, if all of the right things happen, that table could become the new VFW champion.
Absolutely. Oh, wait a minute.
He tripped in all the garbage in the ring, or
I think Peter Crane had something to do with that. I think he tripped him, and Zack just is falling right on them thumbtacks.
Hand first. That's not fun.
Not fun at all. You ever get them things on your finger? Giving Havoc the opportunity that he needs
to pull other thumbtacks out of himself.
You need to get them thumbtacks out.
Boys,
Very
this is not good, fellas.
Both men trying to come up with a game plan here on how to win this match. Havoc saying, I'll pin him.
That's a good way to win the match. I mean,
absolutely. You want to win this match before that table wins the match, because that table could become the VFW champion. Look how strong and thick that table looks. Very thick.
Mac, I see you staring at that table, but I'm looking at these men, these two competitors fighting for the VFW title, and they are battling to get back to their feet.
Both men have to dig deep, train them deep down in their gut to get up and finish this match. You can see the pain, the agony both men are in.
Zack just grabbing that table, using it to get up to his feet. Smart move, Mac. Havoc, he's stirring, but he's not back up yet.
Havoc seemed to be using that table as a pillow, maybe took a little quick rest there, rest that he needs. But Zack Justice seems to be setting it up, and now it is officially a table, I believe.
It's got legs, Mac. It's wood. It's got legs. I think that's a table.
It is officially a table, absolutely. Zack Justice.
Very low to the ground table.
Nonetheless, you can still eat dinner with all the trays.
Definitely. You can serve dinner without a doubt with all those trays.
Without a doubt. But we might possibly have a new champion right now as Zack Justice. Oh! And it still doesn't break. Officially labeling that a Japanese table.
Bam! Mac, finally! That's gotta be it! 1, 2, 3!
Oh, it's over.
We have a brand new VFW champion.
Zack Justice, if anyone deserves the championship, it's that man right there. And the fans are going wild.
They're on their feet, Mac. People are excited. Zoey is excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Like I said, the man loves his family. The man loves dancing. The man loves the clubs. He loves wrestling. And he loves the reunion wrestling fans.
Do we got more lays to pass out? I think we do.
I sure hope so, as referee Peter Crave just sloppily handing him the bell, but it doesn't matter, because there he is, the new VFW champion. Raise his hand.
He's worked for it, Mac, and he deserves it.
Introducing first, he is the leader of the Bitter Club.
That's right, Mac. We're bringing out the best wrestler in New England, according to the ring announcer. Sensational Scott Levesque. That's right.
Who gave him that card? Who told him that? Who wrote that down?
Apparently Scott Levesque himself. That's right.
Yeah, well, he is a good wrestler.
Goddamn the best in New England, I'd even say.
One of the best, yes. And that's why we use him still for reunion wrestling, even though
he just makes it a real hard time for us.
Big pain in the ass, this guy.
But, he doesn't wrestle for anyone else, really, so that's great.
We appreciate it, Scott.
Half the draw from the crowd right here. Scott Levesque.
Hey, he's one of the reasons I'm here.
A member, and some may even say, Mac, the leader of the Bitter Club. Those are ridiculous signs. Was that Titanic?
He was cuddling with Scott Levesque in that Titanic-type photo. But
You mean Scott Levesque was cuddling with Eric Dillon?
With Eric Dillon, indeed. And speaking of Eric Dillon, where is the man? I haven't seen him.
Conspicuous by his absence, man.
We get a new mic?
No, turns out we can't, man. All goddamn night.
I got no money, dog. You can't sue me.
Still having some trouble.
Seems to be bossing everybody around here.
Nothing new there, Mac.
Eric no-showed.
Eric no-showed again?
No-showed again.
Damn.
Now what? Now what?
What are we going to do?
He's very unpredictable.
So, I plan on taking over this promotion someday.
Yeah, how's that gonna go?
So the newest member of the Bitter Club is the #1, Sean Candido.
Number 1, Sean Candido. Wait, like Sean Candido? Sean Candido?
Sean Candido has gone bitter, training #1.
Well, I mean, he's probably been bitter for a while.
I thought he was doing pretty good.
Wrestling's pretty weird, man.
I thought he was holding up pretty well, but I guess not.
Is that really him,
It
Mac?
has to
in
be.
that weird Superman hoodie.
It's that same height.
Super Sean Candido.
Super Sean Candido.
Sean. We said that height. It could have been him or Chris Pyro. Not.
We weren't sure on that one. But it is, in fact, Sean Candido, and he is bitter. The newest member of the Bitter Club. Talking smack to the ring.
Mac, we've known Candido a long
my
time.
goodness.
He used to talk trash about us in our TV show, and now he's wrestling for us, Mac. What the hell's going on here?
Frankly, I'm loving it, training #1. I'm glad to see these guys from back in the day, and it's always good to stay in touch. But I didn't think you'd be joining the Bitter Club. I didn't foresee this, training #1.
I have not stayed in touch with anyone from back in the day.
Because we got hot tag team action. That's right. They're here, training #1. It's true. It's real.
Are you okay? Who is it? I don't. It's true and it's real, Mac. It sounds like Kurt Angle's coming out, if I'm being honest.
It's not damn true. It's just true.
Oh,
and real.
just true. It's not damn real. It's just real. If we're talking about true and real, Mac, we're talking about a couple of true friends, a couple of real friends. We're talking about the fellowship of Ronnie Ribs and Osiris.
Osiris and Ronnie Ribs still looking jacked, training #1. Still looking in great shape.
Ronnie Ribs' best shape of his GD life.
Absolutely.
Gosh darn.
I believe Ronnie Ribs took some time off, and he did a personal favor for us, coming out of action and coming back in this ring for us.
I don't know if that's true, Mac. I think you might just be making that up.
It's speculation, training #1.
Who is speculating? Is it you? You're the
me.
only one, my friend. You
Absolutely.
are the only one.
Nonetheless, it's great to see these guys at Reunion Wrestling.
Ronnie runs a promotion out of upstate New York,
Does he?
UWE.
Good God. Good for him, man. We appreciate these guys coming out for Reunion Wrestling. Look at
Ronnie
a little
Ribs
bit
just
of
drink
beer.
some beer? I did not see this. I did not notice that, Mac, until just now.
A little bit of pre-gaming from Ronnie Ribs.
It's Reunion Wrestling. You want to drink a beer on the way to the ring, man? I say go for it. It's a VFW hall. Like, beers are $3.
It's
folks.
flowing here.
How do you not have one?
Waving hi to the fans. They're ready for action. If anyone is going to give a good competition to the Bitter Club, it's these two men right here, training #1.
Mac, Ronnie Ribs, the SOG, and I gotta say, Scott Levesque, he's a real SOB.
A son of a bitch. Absolutely. Ronnie Ribs is a soldier of God. And Candido seems to be fanning off Scott Levesque.
If I'm gonna say, Mac, it's warm as shit in here. I can't lie.
Scott Levesque hasn't had any action yet, but he's looking mighty sweaty already.
That's why we left the fans on most of the time above the ring to help keep the wrestlers cool. That one's off, though.
We were promised AC with this venue, but
did we put it on the flyer? You might have put it on the flyer.
Card subject to change on that one.
AC subject to break.
Oh,
two
both
men
planning a strategy here.
Are they planning a strategy? Or are they playing rock, paper, scissors? That's a child's game, Mac. That's not much strategy.
I think they were playing hot potato, actually. And
one potato, two potato.
You see the third potato here is Scott Levesque as he's
about to potato Osiris in this ring.
He's known for the potatoing, for sure.
Osiris going to keep that back careful from scratches and kicks from Scott Levesque.
If Osiris is caught on his hands and knees, he's getting a belly kick for sure.
For sure.
Right in the ribs.
The fans ready. Mac, I'm ready. Referee Nader Crash, he's ready.
I'm excited for this semi-main event, training number 1. Some hot tag team action. You know, me and you, Mac Attack, we're known for the tag team action.
We are tag team fans because we love that cut. TTA.
One of the longest
tag team action.
One of the longest masked tag team in New England, training number 1. It's been voted number 1. I got a certificate from the mayor.
The mayor gave it? Did you print it out yourself and give it to him to give to you for a photo op?
He signed it, though. That counts. He signed it.
As long as he signs it, Mac, that counts. Fans are getting into a ruckus, Mac. We're ready for some action.
Is Scott Levesque, is the Bitter Club ready for action, though?
New question, Mac.
Taking it pretty relaxed.
Was Scott Levesque sweaty, or is he covered in baby oil and red hot?
Oh, I can smell the hot stuff from here, training number 1. Look at that. That's a fair lockup. A little push to the corner.
Ronnie Ribs, you know, he's looking pretty jacked.
Yes, the man is looking in fantastic shape. But Scott Levesque's no slouch, too. The man hits the gym hard.
Goddamn, Scott Levesque has been jacked since we met him.
Yeah, for sure. He's been the jack guy I know.
He has been the jacked guy we know for years, Mac.
Both men seem to be scouting each other out here. All these 4 men in this ring are wrestling veterans, training number 1.
They've got years on the road, Mac. They've got miles under their belts, and they're here in Union Wrestling to show these fans what a little bit of hokey pokey's all about.
Things seem to be tied out. Both men scouting each other, trying to get the upper hand in this one.
We're starting off slow, Mac, where they're feeling each other out. They're trying to see which way we're going in this match.
Maybe it's all that hot stuff Scott Levesque's been
slippery,
using. It's very
slippery.
Oily, indeed.
Slip right out of your holes, Ronnie. Another lockup, Mac.
Another push to the corner, trainee. Well, yanking the arm a little bit.
Poke his eye or tweak his nip. I'm not really sure what happened.
Short Candido seems to think so. Complaining to the ref, Nader.
With an R.
See.
It's Nate with an R, Nader. That not happened with some titty pokes.
Some strong finger pokes from
Ronnie returns with some double titty pokes.
Poke for poke, man.
Big Duck. Atomic drop right on the tailbone, Mac. That cannot feel good.
Bruising the coccyx bone of Scott Levesque. And there's a little
baby dance. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Ronnie hitting the quick move.
Imitation there of Scott Levesque.
A Manhattan drop, Mac.
Oh, all the way from, New York?
And a quick shimmy from Ronnie Ribs. Something I did not expect to see tonight.
A little La Paca dance from Ronnie, and I'm loving it.
Ron Paca. Paca? Ron Paca.
Ron Paca. And Scott Levesque seems to be cowering to the corner, trying to ask for advice. He wants to tag. He wants out.
Says, Candido, what should I do? You used to book Whaling City Wrestling. You used to book ACW. Yeah. Former South Coast Championship Wrestling champion. Get in there and give me some business.
You know. See, Scott Levesque's not used to guys of the same caliber as him here in Reunion Wrestling.
So you're saying we got a bunch of J-Bro?
I'm saying that he has a lot of the wrestling skill under his belt, and not as much as some of our guys. You know, he did feud with Tough Daddy for quite some time.
You're making a solid point, Mac. I might have to agree with you on this one. Candido taking his time. Is he chewing gum? Talking trash. That's some classic Sean Candido stuff. Don't tell me to shush. Don't tell them to shush.
Seems to be pulling all the pro wrestling.
Did GTH Chris just give Scott Levesque an energy drink? What happened there?
They're sponsored by Delusions of Grandeur, sponsored by energy drinks.
DJ Chris Energy.
He's asking for a timeout. I don't know what's going on. The match has seemed to broke down already.
It just started. He just got in the ring.
Sean
He's already calling for a timeout.
Sean the Belly Candido seems to be slowing things down here. He just got in the ring. See, that's the thing about the Bitter Club. You know, they have to take this sport serious, training number one. Sometimes they're just too bitter to wrestle, you know?
They're just so mad about what's happening. Oh, Ronnie grabbing him by the hair.
I don't know if there's much hair to grab on there, training number one. Just barely slipping out of that one.
Nader also fed up with this. He wants to see some hot wrestling action.
I think we want to see Osiris in this bad boy.
Sounds a little biased, dude. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, I'm just saying, a fresh man, we need a fresh man in this match. You know, these guys have been...
Osiris, he's pretty fresh.
Yeah. They've been doing the hokey pokey for quite some time, so...
Let's turn this around, Mac, and get Osiris out there.
I think Osiris is going to come in hot, you know, with some yaps and zaps. We'll see.
Sean Candido telling everybody to calm down some more.
He's not ready for this hot reunion wrestling crowd that we pulled in here training.
Biggest crowd in VFW Hall history, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a plaque from the VFW guy.
Yeah.
Ron, I think is his name.
We see both men exchanging classic wrestling holds here. The tight wrist locks and the waist locks. We all like to keep it here tight. No, he did not want him to wrench that arm.
Candido not interested in that wrist.
Osiris wrenching it anyways, and you see the pain on Candido's face here.
Double time now.
Seems to be trying to work out a plan here. Oh! Very distracted by the hot crowd out there. Yeah, here at Reunion Wrestling. Candido wasn't ready for it.
He's begging. He's got the one-up still. I don't know if he's begging for mercy, Mac. He's reaching for a tag. I don't know what he's doing.
You see, I told you once Osiris got in there.
Quick kick in the back.
Business was going to
Ronnie
pick up.
doing a little dance about it.
Apparently, Candido was not ready to wrestle. He just was not ready for Osiris's action. He probably thought we were going to throw some
Tough Daddy at him, maybe. Who knows?
Mr.
Right?
X Jr. or something, you know.
He's going to run through
one of these guys.
right through somebody. Instead, he's standing toe-to-toe with Osiris and Ronnie Ribs. Not anything new to Jamie Candido.
Hey, this is Delusions of Grandeur. We promised hot wrestling action training, and we've been delivering, buddy.
Big drop kick. Let's
drop
go,
kick.
baby. Osiris feeling it. He's feeling himself, Matt.
Right to the left shoulder there, tagging him in there. There he goes, back to that wrist. You know, that joint bone of Candido has to be aching right now.
Mac, the wrist bone is connected to the arm bone.
Absolutely.
And once you work that arm, Mac, how do you hit the stunner? How do you hit the stunner with a hurt arm? You can't do it. Smart strategy.
Well, you might be able to hit one of the Brian Science type stuff. You know that, but
well, that's not going to put anybody away.
You know, but he is playing it smart, working that, scouted the man, you know. They know him well. They've been opponents before. They've been in that ring together. They've been in the same locker room. These guys are vets here, trainee. Oh!
Big knee to the back. What a jerk move, Scott Levesque.
Referee seen it. Referee did not like it. Scott Levesque doesn't seem to give a damn.
I mean, what's he going to do? DQ him? He doesn't care.
Look at that blatant choke by Candido. Pulling everything out of the heel handbook tonight.
The Bitter Club, Mac, they have taken back control of this match.
You know, the Bitter Club's been such pain in our asses. I'm starting to feel a little bitter, training number one.
Why do we keep booking them? I don't really understand.
That we already went over this. They're good for business.
Yeah, there are.
If we want to keep
friends, right?
Scott Levesque as our friend.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, let's just keep booking them.
Yeah,
It's not that bad, right? Just piss us off a little bit.
As long as he doesn't throw our championship in the trash anymore, I think we should be good at this point.
Big double back elbow. Ronnie Ribs still fighting with the referee. Come on, man. All you're doing is hurting yourself at this point.
No, Candido seemed to have done the job because Scott Levesque Has
Bam.
Osiris where he wants.
Big knee. This might be it for Osiris, Mac.
Hey, that classic Scott Levesque knee, it's been dropped on me before.
Big titty pin. What's going on here? There's a lot of titty action in this match, Mac.
Not enough pressure on the shoulders. Scott Levesque's so bitter that he's not even down to do a normal pin turning.
He'll feel you up, and hopefully he'll get the victory.
He's open. Oh, dropping another one. Classic Scott Levesque.
There we go.
See,
Went
Scott
for the
Levesque
pinfall,
is
2
starting to
count.
learn the hard way that you're not going to put Osiris away that easy.
If you take these men as a joke, Mac, it's going to backfire on you. Like you said, veterans of the game. All these men, all 4 of these men. There's like 180 years worth of wrestling experience in that ring.
Good God, I believe it.
Sean Candido having his first match 1952 against
know,
the crazy Mexican.
When I was a little Mac Young, and like Candido was one of the guys that did some of my training, broke me into the business. He's always been around.
Who gives a damn about that, Mac? We're watching this right now.
As you see, Candido has that sleeper hold on tight. Osiris might be taking a little nap, Trini.
This will be the 3rd or 4th person to possibly take a nap on this show, Mac.
I'm not sleepy at all. I'm feeling the energy. The crowd's into it. They're feeling the energy. Osiris is feeling it. He's not getting put away by this.
Big elbow to the gut, 2 of them. Hits the ropes.
Ducking that
Oh. Candido cuts him off with that duck 2 clothesline. Surprised it wasn't a high knee. That's a classic Sean Candido spot.
Arguing with the ref, doesn't think he's a good official. I disagree, Candido.
Arguing with the ref, Mac, that's not going to get you the 3 count, that's for sure.
Oh.
Bops old Ronnie in the face.
Are we seeing Ronnie's nephew in
Sean Candido doing a bunch of claps in the air. Like
that
bunch of self-high fives. Doesn't it count as a tag? That counts as an official tag?
I'll allow it. Scott Levesque with them short.
Choking him with the shirt.
Oh, man.
Ronnie is really just screwing Osiris over here. Levesque acting like nothing happened. Hey, ref. No, he's not listening.
Osiris needs that tag. He's reaching. Oh, some more jokes for the man. I think the game plan was just to choke the shit out of Osiris.
So far, Mac, the game plan's working.
Yeah. Scott Levesque with that wrist tape right in front of the referee. Does not care about traditional rules.
Nader having to push Levesque off.
Oh, man. That's what happens when you get bitter.
He's telling him to take the tape off.
It could happen here at Reunion Wrestling. The official can call a disqualification. We'll probably reverse it and say continue the match, but it could happen. Anything could happen here at Reunion Wrestling.
I don't really like disqualifications.
No, we'll allow it.
Oh, man, he's got that deep. He's pulling his ear,
Oh,
Mac.
man.
It's a different look to the sleeper.
It's like choke the man any way you can. The sleeper, just physically choke the man.
Just stuff your finger in his ear. That can't be good. Osiris thankfully getting to the side of him. He's not directly in front of him. Oh.
Yeah, but that leaves him open for another sleeper training number 1.
Deep choke on this one.
That one's a little beyond a sleeper there. He's choking him.
And Nader not seeming to mind. He also doesn't like disqualifications, it turns out.
Oh!
Flatliner, Mac.
And it just might be the flatliner he needs to make that tag. We're all needing it. We're all in desperate need of a hot tag, training number 1.
I hope it's a tag, and I hope, you know what? It's hot.
Oh, it's feeling hot. You see the hand of Ronnie reaching out.
Livingston.
Osiris is trying to figure out where he is.
Mac, he just got the shit choked out of him for the last 8 minutes.
Yeah, but he hit that desperation flatliner, and the fans are not seeing
Candido is sweaty, and he's slipping about, slithering around the ring. What a piece of garbage. Ronnie, SOG. Scott Levesque, SOB. And Jamie Candido, POG. Piece of garbage.
playing it like the pure bitter vet that he is.
Big clothesline.
It's high anyway, straight into
And
one.
a spine buster. But Nader didn't see the tag.
You didn't see it.
Did not see the tag. Mac Ronnie is not the legal man.
Not the legal man. Oh, the fans want it. I seen it.
It doesn't matter, Mac. It's up to the officials' discretion, and right now, he is discreeting all over the place.
Oh!
Candido
This is
going.
the curb stomp.
Kicking the belly welly.
He's going for it.
Twist of. Ow!
There it is. Hooking it deep.
Scott Levesque grabs Ronnie's feet.
It is all over. Trading them one with the Bitter Club as your winners.
Sensational Scott Levesque trying to get out of there as quick as he can before the referee realizes the shenanigans that happened.
You seen it? You seen it?
Just knocked over my energy drink.
And proving himself as a great new addition to the Bitter Club.
So it appears that Reunion Wrestling has found me a worthy foe by the name of Richie Rich to challenge the loose cannon Ray Rancin for the RW title. Now, Richie Rich, if you think Ray Rancin is just gonna bend over for you and let you have the RW title, you're out of your mind. Because for the past 3 years, the loose cannon Ray Rancin and the Bitter Club have ruled the roost at Reunion Wrestling. Now make no mistake about it, I know if there is anybody on the RW roster at present that can come in and take this championship belt, it's you, Richie Rich. You've been trained by some of the best, and you have wrestled and beaten some of the absolute best in professional wrestling. Again, I say this, you're not just coming up against me, the loose cannon. You are going up against everyone in the Bitter Club. And we will not, and I mean we will not, just hand it over to you on a silver platter, Richie. No. You're going to have to take it. So you better come with everything you've got. Otherwise, they'll be calling you filthy poor. See you, Delusions of Grandeur.
That's right, Mac. The Reunion Championship is on the line.
Absolutely.
Heading to the ring match, Richie Rich.
Enhancement talent superstar. Richie Rich heading his way to the ring. He doesn't care about much fanfare, training him on. Straight to business the man is.
He knows the people are there to see him. He just taunts and waves, Mac. Referee Peter Crave checking him.
Richie Rich has been in the business for a very long time. He's been in there with some of the wrestling greats. Training number one, Bret Hart, Doink the Clown, Steiner Brothers. He's been in there with all of them.
That's right, Mac. He's about to step in there with a Reunion Wrestling great. The Reunion Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mac. The loose cannon, Ray Rancin. Has a very long intro.
It's all come down to this very moment, Trini. The belt is on the line. Ray Rancin's in there with a real professional.
Max stepping in there with quite possibly.
Whoa. Hey. Come on.
Don't yell at me, dude. Just get in the ring and worry about Richie Rich, okay?
Come on, get in there.
Okay, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Stepping in, quite possibly, Mac, his hardest challenge yet as Reunion Wrestling Champion. It is a giant chicken. That fan has a giant chicken in the crowd, man.
Ray Rancin has some support out there. There he is.
Does Ray Rancin have the support, Mac, or does the chicken?
Well, he has the support of the referee because that's Peter Crave out there.
I don't know how you guys feel about this referee, but I have not been a big fan tonight.
He's trying to foot on him.
That's right, Mac. We're getting Peter Crave out of here.
They thought they could get away with this here. That crooked referee, Peter Crave, a part of the Bitter Club, definitely not going to call it down the line.
How did they think that was going to fly in this? That's just ridiculous.
That was a good catch, Training One. Very good catch. We got the senior official referee.
I don't get these guys the hell out of here. Listen, we want this match right down the middle. We need you guys out.
And there it is, the Reunion Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Trevor Cabral, he's going to call this match right down the middle. We know that for sure.
Absolutely, the guy's a swell fella.
Swella, I like to call him.
A longtime friend of Mac Attack. Some say he's the undercover third man of Mac Attack. Always running that merch booth, Trainee.
Is Trevor wearing a mask? Is that like you're saying he's wearing like a human?
No, I'm saying he's always running our merch booth, but hey, watch out! Ray Rancin
starting
on the attack. That had been a plan of Scott Levesque's. He had to tell Ray Rancin, jump on the man, get ahead of him. And,
you're saying because Ray Rancin's slapped him in the face. Down he goes. You're saying Ray Rancin's a loose cannon and he couldn't come up with that theory.
No, he could have. But
Big deal.
It doesn't matter because Richie Rich is not having any of it.
Ray Rancin looking for a break already.
Holding on to that bottom rope.
Not looking for a champion right now.
Was that a flat back bump he took, Matt? Because I don't think it was.
I don't think it was at all. Richie Rich off the ropes. Oh, there it is.
That's how you know Richie's feeling froggy, Mac. He busted out that drop kick.
Classic drop kick. And now he's, what is he doing?
Choking him on the ropes. Taking Rancin to school, Mac.
Ray Rancin, I'll allow it. It's okay to choke a man on the ropes here at Reunion Wrestling, but that's not okay. Rake to the eyes, headbutt.
Big headbutt, Mac. Trevor looks like he thinks it's okay. He didn't say a word.
Classic DDT, and Richie's head is bouncing off
calling
the mat.
it over already.
It could be over.
That is his finish, I think. You know, it's one of his signature move. That's his signature.
Richie Rich has lost to the whoopee cushion. He's tapped out the Hitman's sharpshooter. And I don't know if the Kasha Hashime or that DDT's going to put Richie away.
We don't know, Mac, and we won't know until the end of this match, that's for sure.
The man's lost to many greats, but I don't know if he's going to lose to Ray Rancin. I think we're going to have a new champion. I'm calling it, Trina. I'm calling it early.
New champion tonight. This might be it, right?
It could be over. Oh!
When Rancin made eye contact with the camera, I knew it wasn't it.
He looked at the ref. It was like, it's time to kick out, brother.
Big gap. Rancin doing a little strut to the corner there. Drops to his butt. He's asking for forgiveness.
He wants a little break. He wants a little timeout, but Richie's not going to give it to him. All he's going to get is a boot to the throat.
Using those old school veteran skills, man. Choking him with his
Absolutely.
foot in the corner.
The man's been in the business a very long time, Trainer Number One. Like I said, he used to enhance some of the greats and the WWF, Trainer Number One.
I am aware, Mac. That's why we booked him.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes, you know, some of these guys, when they're in the business a long time, they say, hey, I'm never going to quit wrestling.
Rancin's taking a walk.
Rancin seems to be out of here.
Got a random fan in the hallway.
He's like,
Sir, give us $10 for a ticket. What are you doing watching from the hallway?
Rancin, all the fans are saying, the ring's that way, buddy. It's in. Oh! Distracting everyone. Distracting Richie.
Outsmarted the veteran on that one, Mac. I did not see that coming. Rancin going to the ropes, also something I don't see coming.
There we go. Big elbow drop from the second rope.
1, 2.
Not going to be enough. Not going to be enough at all.
That's not going to do it for Richie. The only elbow drop he'd lose to, Macho Man elbow drop.
Absolutely, Training Number One. And he'd be making him look good while he's doing it.
Rancin with what appears to be some sort of fake face cup smother submission.
He's trying to
there
block
it is.
his
He's got that
nose,
sleeper hold now.
block his mouth in that one. Richie, is he tapping? No, it's not over.
Richie reaching for separation there in the forearm, trying to get a little relief.
Oh, there we go, showing that the veteran skills.
That's called stretching the green boy, Mac.
No, Richie's been in the business a long time. Normally, guys that are in the business, they have that mentality of never quitting wrestling, but sometimes I think them guys should quit wrestling, but Richie makes me think otherwise, training number one. He's been in the business a long time. You know what I'm saying?
In the peak of his career, it looks like, Mac. Richie looking great in this match.
And he could be the next heavyweight champion of the world, or reunion wrestling at least.
Absolutely for reunion wrestling and not the world. I mean, we only really, it's like the VFW world champion. A belly to back suplex. 1, 2. Rancin kicking out once again.
Rancin with the big smile on his face, happy that he's still in this match.
Or crazy as shit. It's really either way, Mac.
There it is, padded leg dropping. Oh!
2 count again.
Still kicks out. You know, when Rancin never takes a flat back bump, you gotta force the man to take a flat back bump. And that's what Richie's doing tonight.
Richie's putting him to work, Mac.
I don't know if Ray Rancin's ever dealt with this much competition training.
His hardest challenge yet, Mac. I said at the beginning of the match, and I meant it.
And it wouldn't be a Ray Rancin match if his quackness wasn't showing training number one. And then they are on full display.
Mac, I have never seen Ray Rancin in a surfboard stretch before.
And he's being stretched.
He's screaming like a madman.
It could be over. This could be it.
It should be it. If he could say yes right now, Mac, I think he would.
Ray Rancin is certainly feeling that one. He's begging
reaching for help from anyone that can help him. Anyone.
Can someone help this man?
Richie out there about to help himself, Mac.
He's gonna help himself to a smack to the face or some 5-knuckle shuffle right to the jaw, training number one.
Totally not what that was, but I'll let it slide.
It was the loose knuckle shuffle. Ray Rancin, as usual, begging and crying for help.
Just reaching and searching anywhere he can for some help, Mac.
Richie has him by the Zumbas. Seems to be slapping on that submission hold.
Mac, that is a figure 4 leg lock. His hand is out of the ring, and Trevor is pretending like he can't see it.
Does Ray Rancin have the strength to flop Richie over? I think not at all.
Richie grabbing those veteran tactics, Mac.
Has the leverage.
Trying to win any way he can. We almost had a new champion right there.
You know, when some of the greats have slapped this maneuver on you, you know what I mean? It made you tap. You certainly learn how to slap it on yourself.
Tricks of the trade, Mac. Richie showing the ref he's not holding the ropes.
He certainly was.
That's just a plain lie.
No, Rancin has the ropes in there. It's going to be a fair break here.
Trevor breaking up the submission himself, grabbing legs and moving them. Why didn't you do that with Donnie Rotten and...
Yeah, I should have. He should have indeed, but
Ray Rancin down with the snap man.
Classic snap
Richie
man.
Rich grabs it.
Trying to put the man to sleep. I think that seems to be the game plan. Wearing down his opponent. And now he's going for the stretch. The man has been known for many moves here.
Oh, man.
He is putting Ray Rancin through the gauntlet.
I am loving this, man. I am loving this right now. Ray Rancin does not know what to do other than scream like a small baby.
Oh, my goodness. This is exactly what we wanted when we decided to have Rich go against Ray Rancin in this one.
I wanted him to make Ray Rancin scream like a small
and stretch the man, yes, absolutely. And then possibly win that heavyweight championship.
Fingers crossed, man. I've had enough of these bitter club babies.
Oh!
Big chop in the corner. Uh-oh, up goes the chicken shirt. Out comes the Rancin belly.
Ray Rancin still begging for help.
Just in the buckle with the hockey fight shirt style.
And where is the bitter club? Nowhere to be seen. They've been banned from ringside, training number 1. And this is exactly a fair fight, and so far it is not fairing up for Ray Rancin.
Richie Rich in control of most of this match, Mag.
Richie Rich has his eye on the goal, and the goal is to chop the crap out of Ray Rancin.
Wait, Mac. Wait, Mac. This could be it.
Scoops him up.
Big power slam. Wait, is that the Bitter Club coming out?
At the next show, the Bitter Club takes on Richie Rich and Mac Attack.